when it comes down to the whole Mobb Deep, Marion, you wasn't here when we talked about it, but they released the joint Infinite, man, and we just kind of wanted to give like our perspective, just overall as a beat maker, as a producer, just you overall listening to this album. One, what would you give it, and what was like one of your favorite joints on it? What up, though?
Let me look at I gotta look at the track title.
What did you think about the overall production?
Overall production on the album. This is what I'll say. This is what I will say. Overall, I'm just happy to hear a fucking Mobb Deep album in 2025. So I'm listening with biased ears. I have to be honest with that because I'm like a big Mobb Deep fan. So it was more so like listening to the shit, just don't fuck it up. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, as long as y'all don't fuck it up. But nah, I mean, the album starts off crazy. But yeah, overall, I mean, it's a quality project. What I will say, my hot take is Alchemist is on fire right now.
Yes.
B. And if they were battling, Alchemist got the better beats on the album over Havoc. I mean, hands down. I feel like Havoc joints were still very dope on this project, but yeah, there was like I hate saying this too, but it's just like, but there just was a clear distinction. I noticed that on the project, like listening to it, like between Alk and Havoc, because before they used to have a certain type of synergy, because Alchemist always was. He's like the third member of Mobb Deep. Yeah.
Basically.
In a way. So there was more of a synergy with their production, but this time there was a distinction between their production, and you could just hear, and like, yeah, Alchemist, I feel like Alchemist embodies the Mobb Deep sound more than Havoc does now. I think Havoc was trying to do some different things. That's what it felt like to me. You know what I mean? Like like Havoc's beats just sounded different on this project. Like what I've always known Havoc for too was like having like strong drum presence, and I feel like his beats on this album, like the drums weren't knocking like they would. I mean, sometimes that has to do with who's mixing and engineering your stuff too. You know, like I know like the first couple albums, I know like for sure like the Infamous album, like Q-Tip was the one who helped mix a lot of that shit, a lot of his drums and stuff. But dope project though, quality project. They did an excellent job of bringing P's vocals to life. A lot of shit that we never heard before too.
Absolutely.
It was there might have been one or two things that I might have heard before, but outside of that, like it's felt new. Yes. It felt fresh. It didn't feel forced.
Not at all.
It felt natural.
Not at all.
It felt like P is still here. And I mean, let me go to the project because I be forgetting song titles.
I mean, I'll tell you this based off of the listen I had. Like, I'm big on like, if I can play the joint and I like, walk away from it, is there a joint that's gonna bring me back? Like, yo, what is that? And I played it, and the energy, I felt like when it was a Mobb Deep release, it gave me that Mobb feeling right away. It was great to hear Prodigy, just his voice, period. And then like the production gave me what I felt like I wanted. Like it was that heavy. I had some boom bap-ish feeling in there. You know what I mean? Like it was just it made me feel like I was just hearing Mobb again. You know what I mean? And I like that feeling. You know what I mean? So I thought it was just good. I did talk to a friend of mine that did tell me, when it came to the production, he felt like, there was certain songs where they were trying to use vocals a little too much, like a part of the beat. But I honestly didn't have any problem with any of the tracks. Like nothing was skippable at this point. It was just great to hear Mobb Deep album, great to hear Prodigy's voice, and I thought all the beats were on par for a Mobb Deep album. So thumbs up from me. Trench, man, what is your take on it?
Out of, 15, I have 6 favorite songs. That's that's a lot for me.
Big.
Yeah. That's a lot for me.
Yeah.
And it's not just the production, it's the lyrics, the songs themselves. And as I'm looking, personally for me, Havoc won that battle over Alchemist on my favorite records, which was let me see, I'll name them. Against the World. I think that's a super dope intro track. It just set the tone.
Yeah,
for the
Against the
album
World
complete.
is incredible. That probably is like the
What?
best joint, one of the best joints on the album, honestly.
Chorus is
Yeah.
perfect. It felt like P never died.
Yeah.
He's still here, and it's just a new Mobb Deep album, and this nigga's alive and shit. Look at Me with Pusha T and Malice.
Yeah.
That was one of mine. Taj Mahal. It's just certain joints that off the rip, when the beat got going, I knew the song was gonna be like my shit. Mr.
Taj Mahal's
Mr.
dope.
Magic is fucking crazy
Yeah,
too.
yeah, Mr. Magic's dope too. Yeah, Taj Mahal's dope as shit too.
So
Yeah, you're right though. Yeah, because honestly, my favorite song probably on the project is Against the World. Honestly, it don't really.
Off the rip.
Yeah, it don't really get no better than that song.
Yeah.
On the album, really.
I hate
That's
to say
the one.
I didn't really care for the song with Nas on it.
Yeah,
which one
yeah,
was it?
Yeah.
The Porter Henny.
Yeah.
I didn't really care for that one, but I do like the one with him and her on it.
Yeah, that one's
Yeah.
that one's dope. I think they're making that a single.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I think I saw there was like there might already be a video for it or something.
So let me ask you this, based off of what you heard and what we're telling folks, is this album a must listen? Where we rating it from 1 to 5? I know we talked about the mics thing. Where we rating this album now that we've all listened to it? Where you at with this Trench? Classic album? Something just to add to the catalog? Where we at?
It's definitely a listen. You got to listen to it,
Yeah,
especially if you're a Mob fan.
yeah, it's a slow burn.
How do I rate it off of first listen? I probably give it 4 keep it's. 4 out of 5 keep it's. I just got to listen to it more. I can't give it. I'm not one of those people who's gonna be like, yo, this is a classic off rip. I can't do that.
I mean, sometimes there are instant classics, but
Yes.
this is not one of them.
I don't think it's an instant classic.
But,
Shit might grow on me a little more over time.
I will say this is like I said off the rip. I was just hoping they didn't fuck it up. They didn't fuck it up, and I just feel like this album definitely fits into their catalog.
Yes, it does.
Like it fits because they've had some albums that didn't fit in their catalog, like when P was alive, like like the G Unit era and shit like that.
You didn't like that one?
America's, that's your joint.
They got some joints on there, but I'm just saying like
Wanted? What is it?
yeah. But I'm just saying they had like they tried to assimilate a little bit. Like it was definitely a little different than most of their catalog. This album fits into like this feels like Murder Music era Mobb Deep to me. You know what I mean? This feels like murder music era Mobb Deep. It fits right into that catalog.
Was they with G Unit in
Yeah, I think it was
2008?
I think it was America's Nightmare album.
Yeah, that was the album.
Nah, definitely not.
America's Nightmare?
Nah,
I think it was America's
because
Nightmare.
nah, it wasn't. That's them. That's one of my favorite ones.
I feel like it was.
I
I seen them niggas live. They came out in sparkly vests, bro. I was like, yeah, I'm good.
America's Nightmare was 2004. I remember that specifically. That's when Banks had just dropped. So no, they wasn't on G Unit then. It was definitely Blood Money.
Blood Money?
Blood Money in 2006.
Yeah,
That's
it was-
when
it was
that's when
Blood
G Unit started like declining slowly.
Yeah, it was
and-
Blood Money.
Yeah, they signed in 2005.
Okay, that makes sense.
and how I know, this has put them in their place, and
Yeah, I kind of
yeah.
like that album.
So you guys let us know what you think of the album. I was reading that some of you haven't listened to it yet, but just coming from our perspective, it definitely sounds like it's worth a first listen. And if it's worth a second listen, that's completely up to you. I'm definitely going to bang it again.
Me too.
And see what's good. So we just want to give you that little review as, from the producer's perspective. But we're going to get back into a couple more beats before we wrap up the show.
Yes, sir.
Trench, let's go a couple more before we wrap it up, man.
It's
What we got?
Mobb Deep Against the World.
Speaking of Mobb Deep, I have to mention this because we changed up the date.
Oh yes, good shit.
Real
Good
quick,
shit.
y'all. I know we mentioned this. We had to change the date. So the Mobb Deep remix challenge that we're doing is going to be on first Sunday in November. We actually said it was going to be October 26th, but things are happening and we won't be in the office October 26th. So
Yes.
first Sunday, we are going to be doing the Mobb Deep challenge, remix challenge. That means you pick any acapella you want and you flip it. And like we said, I don't want to hear Quiet Storm 5, 6, 7 times. So please pick something different. And do know we're not going to have duplicates on this mix. So if we have a really great Quiet Storm, and let's say Keys does another Quiet Storm, it's going to knock yours out. That's what we're keeping. So just let you know, pick some different cuts. You know what I mean? But I look forward to seeing what you guys come up with because you guys asked for the remix challenge. So
Yeah, low key, we did say from the new album, because we got all this technology out here where you can get just the vocals, but I guess we'll let some others slide. But yeah, you don't want to get knocked out, pick some different shit.
So
That's all.
There we go. All right, man. Let's get into like 1 or 2 more beats, man, and then we can see what's good.
All right.